And verse 53, 55. It says, when I shall bring again their captivity, the captivity of Sodom and her daughters, and the captivity of Samaria and her daughters, then will I bring again the captivity of thy captives in the midst of them, that thou mayest bear thine own shame, and mayest be confounded, confused in all that thou hast done, and that thou art a comfort unto them. When thy sisters, Sodom and her daughters, shall return to their former estate, and Samaria and her daughters shall return to their former estate, then thou and thy daughters shall return to your former estate. For thy sister Sodom was not mentioned by thy mouth in the day of thy pride. You know, Sodom and Gomorrah, man, I've been there, I walked on that, man. Most I destroyed that place, man. Let's talk about the northern tribes so far. You say, before thy wickedness was discovered, as at the time of thy reproach, disgrace of the daughters of Syria, and all that are round about her, the daughters of the Philistines, which despise thee round about, thou wast born, or carried thy lewdness and thine abomination, said the Most High. But thus said the Most High Power, I will even deal with thee as thou hast done, which has despised the oath in breaking the covenant, breaking my laws. So I'm going to deal with you as you have done in breaking my laws. That covenant, breaking the covenant. See, I'm going to deal with you for this. Nevertheless, I will remember my covenant with thee in the days of thy youth, and I will establish unto thee an everlasting covenant that we read about in 3 places tonight. He said, you're going to establish with them an everlasting covenant. Then thou shalt remember thy ways and be ashamed. Or remember how you broke the laws of the Most High and be ashamed. Because Sodom was a place of, you run to for wickedness. You've been wicked, you just run in there, man. And all the things you know they were doing, men with men, women with women, all that stuff, man. As it is today. What the Most High call America spiritual Sodom. Nevertheless, I remember my covenant, my contract, my agreement with thee in the days of thy youth, and I will establish unto thee an everlasting covenant. Everlasting covenant. Then thou shalt remember thy ways. So you're going to remember your ways and be ashamed for breaking the Most High's commandments. When thou shalt receive thy sisters, thine elder and thy younger, and I will give them unto thee for daughters, but not by thy covenant, but not by your covenant, not by your agreement. And I will establish my covenant with thee, and thou shalt know that I am the Most High, that thou mayest remember and be confounded, remember and be confused, and never open thy mouth anymore because of thy shame. Can you imagine the shame that when the Most High said will confound you? He said, you hear what he said? You're going to never open your mouth no more because of your shame. That thou mayest remember and be confounded, confused, and never open thy mouth anymore because of thy shame, when I am pacified toward thee for all that thou hast done, said the Most High Power. Man, Jeroboam made 2 calves. This is who brought us out of the land of Egypt. How you think? Do y'all realize that Most High did all that to get him a name? And here it is. Jeroboam, he was the head of the northern tribes. He made 2 calves and said, this is the Most High. That's why y'all understand, man, we offended the Most High and are still offending him. We offending the Most High. Ezekiel 37. The hand of the Most High was upon me, verse 1. and carried me out in the spirit of the Most High, and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones, nothing but bones, and caused me to pass by them round about, saying nothing but bones, said causing them to pass by them round about. And behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry, without the spirit of the Most High in them. That's why when you look at hold that, get Isaiah 11th chapter. Yeah, that's not what I want. Select it. Let's continue here. So Ezekiel is seeing these dry bones. Verse 2, and caused me to pass by them round about, and behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. Oh, I know what I want to do. Isaiah 53. Isaiah 53. We'll start at verse 1. Who have believed our report, and to whom is the arm of the Most High revealed? For he shall grow up, this is my Messiah, before him as a tender plant, and as a root out of a dry ground. You see, the Spirit of the Most High wasn't there. He have no form, no comeliness, and when he shall see him, when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him. You see, he is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And we hid, as it were, our faces from him. You heard with the Pharisees, they was always trying to kill him. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. You see, that's in that dry. He came into a dry ground. The Spirit of the Most High wasn't there enough, you know. It's going back to Ezekiel 37, verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And he answered, O Most High Power, thou knowest. We see nothing but dry bones around. He said, again he said unto me, prophesy unto these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Most High. Thus said the Most High Power unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live. So he's going to cause the breath of life to live, to come into them, and they're going to live. The Spirit of the Most High. And I will lay sinews upon you. The Spirit of the Most High. Sinews upon you. That's flesh upon you. And will bring up flesh upon you. And sinews is the Spirit of the Most High. He'll put the Spirit of the Most High on them. He'll put the flesh upon these dry bones. And cover you with skin, see? And put breath in you. That's the breath of life. Most High put in every spirit that come on this earth. And ye shall live, and ye shall know that I am the Most High. See, that's a problem that people have. They don't know that it is the Most High. Don't say it enough. So I prophesied as he commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, started to come together, bone to his bone. Coming together, the bones just coming together. And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came up upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. A body is being formed, but there is no breath of life in them. Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind. Prophesy, son of man, and say unto the wind, thus said the Most High Power, come from the four winds, come from the four corners of the earth, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood upon their feet, an exceeding great army. Then he said unto me, son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel, the whole family of the Israelites. Behold, they say, our bones are dried, and our hope is lost. We are cut off for our parts. We don't have all our parts of our bodies. See, our bones are dried, and our hope is lost, and we are cut off for our parts. Therefore prophesy and say unto them, thus say the Most High Power, behold, O my people, who are the 12 tribes of Israel, I will open your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves and bring you into the land of Israel. And you shall know that I am the Most High when I have opened your graves, O my people, and brought you up out of your graves, and shall put my spirit in you, and you shall live, and I shall place you in your own land. Then shall ye know that I, the Most High Power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, have spoken it and performed it, said the Most High. The Lord, yeah. You see, and that's what we're looking forward to. Isaiah 14:1. Isaiah 14:1. He gonna put. That's why he's putting that breath of life in us now when we coming back to his laws, statutes, commandments. Doing what he say do, his rules and regulations. That's why Isaiah 14:1, for the Most High will have mercy, which is not getting something to do with Earth, on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. The Most High gonna do this, y'all. And the strangers, these other nations, outside of the 12 tribes of Israel, shall be joined with them. And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. They're gonna be cleaving to us. And Zechariah 8:23 tell you what they're gonna be saying. See, all the answers is here. You know, I done preached up a lot tonight, did a lot of reading, but all this can be precepted. Isaiah 8:23. Well, let's do 22. Yeah, many people and strong nations shall come to seek the Most High Power of hosts in Jerusalem, in the kingdom, and to pray before the Most High. Like you said, they all gonna have to come to the Feast of Tabernacles, or they ain't gonna be blessed. Thus say the Most High Power of hosts, in those days it shall come to pass that 10 men shall take hold out of all languages of the nations, these other nations outside of the 12 tribes of Israel, even shall take hold of the skirt of him that is a Jew, saying, we will go with you, but we have heard that the Most High is with you. There it is. That's why they're going to be cleaving to us, to the house of Jacob. Say, we're going to go with you because we heard that the Most High is with you. Isaiah 14:2, and the people shall take them, these other nations, these strangers, and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Most High for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Thus say the Most High. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Most High shall give thee rest from thy sorrow in the kingdom, y'all. We're going to get rest from our sorrow, Most High will. And we're worthy to be here. That's why it's worth it to try your best to make it here. He's going to give you rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve. Hallelujah. 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 So, it's powerful when you think about it. Go to Luke 17:26. Most High said, and as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man, when the Mashiach shall get ready to come back to fulfill what we just read. They did eat. Everybody eating. They drank. They married wives. They were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. And the flood came and destroyed them all. Noah entered into the ark. Moses shut that door, and the flood came and destroyed everyone, except for 8 people: Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and their wives. This is how he says it's going to be in the last days. Likewise also, as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat. They drank, they brought, they sold, they planted, they builded. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Killed every last one of them. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. In that day he which shall be upon the housetop, and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back. Remember Lot's wife, that she turned around and turned into a pillar of stone. Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it. Whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it. I mean, you got whatever you have, man. You all materialistic, you're going to go back. You look at that, that's why he said, remember Lot's wife, she turned back to look about what she's losing. You know, and she turned to a pillar of stone. He let you know. I tell you, in that night, there shall be 2 men in the one bed. One shall be taken and the other shall be left. 2 women shall be grinding together and doing work in the factory. One shall be taken and the other left. 2 men shall be in the field. One shall be taken and the other left. Let you know this ain't for everybody. And they answered and said unto him, Where? Mashiach Yahushua. And he said unto them, think about this. Wheresoever the body is, wherever the body of a Mashiach Yahushua is, thither will the eagles be gathered together. Thither will the eagles be gathered together. Now he gave us a clear indication about them eagles. About the eagle, right? In Obadiah, I think it was. Obadiah, verse 1 says, the vision of Obadiah, thus said the Most High Power concerning Edom, right? In verse 4, he said, wherever you see the eagles gathered in, that's where the body gonna be. Obadiah 4, though thou exalt thyself as the what? Eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, got their space station out there amongst the stars, this will I bring thee down, said the Most High. So it's all prophesied here. That's why we got to work so that our name to be written in the book of life. And we get a chance to go through 1,000-year reign of a Mashiach Yahushua, so that we'll be right here. Revelation 22 and 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments. Revelation 24 and 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city.
As joined.
See? So they say, hey, blessed are they that do his commandments, the last verses of the Bible. Can't get away from them. That they may have right to the tree of life. That's already planted, y'all. And may enter in through the gates into the city. But without the kingdom are dogs. See this? On the outside of the kingdom are dogs. And that's what, the Gentiles would call dogs. They took dog and spelled it backwards, came up with God, but y'all still calling on them. They got us all. That's why I say you look at, man, the last sentence of Revelation 18 and 23. For by thy sorceries, by thy witchcrafts, were all nations deceived, man. Come on. You got people deceived. Revelation 22 and 15, for without are dogs. And think about it. Masha said, go to, this is what David prophesied in Psalms 22 and 16. Outside the kingdom of dogs, it says, for dogs, Psalm 22:16, for dogs have compassed me. He prophesied about a Mashiach being hung on that tree. He said, for dogs have compassed me. The assembly of the wicked have enclosed me. Last I read Job 9:24 says, for the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. That wicked man covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is it? This is what it said. For dogs have compassed me. The assembly of the wicked have enclosed me. They pierced my hands and my feet. So without the kingdom are dogs and sorcerers. See? Remember, they fooled all the nations by sorceries. And tell you in Isaiah 47 chapter, a multitude of sorceries. So they sorcerers, witches, and whoremongers, those that just sleeping around with anybody, and murderers, those that hate their brother, those that hate their sister. You're murderers, as it is written, and those that actually commit murder, and idolaters, those that are into anything but the Most High. Y'all better understand this, man. In my life, I do a lot of listening. Ain't nobody that many people talk about the Most High. Most people talk about their own worlds. Their own worlds. If you don't have a class to teach or somewhere, you better start letting them be in your conversation, because this is very, very important. It's very, very important. His name is jealous. In Hosea 5:15.